Okay, before I start, I just want to introduce everybody that's standing behind me. I'll go left to right. Rich Harris, Deputy County Administrator, Steve Balger, County Administrator, Scott Ostrander, Town of Milton, Supervisor, Chairman of the Board, and Clifton Park Supervisor Phil Barrett. To my right, my Undersheriff Jeff Brown, Mike Stanley, who's the County Fire Coordinator, Andre Delvaux, who is the Director of Emergency Services for the county. All right, this morning at about 10:27 a.m., our 911 center received numerous calls of a plane that had crashed into a house on Wyndham Way that's located off of Stone Church Road in the town of Milton. Wyndham is W-Y-D-A-M Way. Initial reports is that plane had crashed into the house, people were trapped inside of the house, and the plane was on fire. Responding deputies, once they arrived on the scene, noticed that the plane was in the driveway. Initial reports was it struck the house. It did not strike the house. It hit the top of a tree and basically dropped into the driveway. There was one occupant still inside the plane. Unfortunately, he's deceased at this point. It's a male. I don't have information on his identity. There was a passenger that was ejected. He was transported to Albany Medical Center in serious condition. At this time, the FAA and TSB have been notified. They will work in conjunction with our agency as to the cause of the accident. The scene is secure, and I just want to thank all fire and EMS services and departments that arrived at the scene to assist the one occupant of the plane, and also with extinguishing the fire. At this point, I'll take a couple of questions, but there's not too much more further information I can provide.
Mike, do you have the identity of the people who are in the plane?
We're working on that as we speak.
Okay, well,
I'm not going to, I can't put that out yet.
Chair, do you know if there was any type of advisory from the airport or airplanes to be careful for women's sake?
I don't. That's all. We'll work with the FAA in regards to that. The airport is currently closed.
can you describe the conditions out there? I mean, there's a reason we're in here this afternoon, correct?
Yeah, it was very windy. There was wind gusts. So again, preliminary, we'll work with FAA and NTSB. That's their job. And hopefully with their assistance, we can at some point find out what took place there.
When you heard the call that a plane had crashed into a neighborhood, a heavily populated area, what were your concerns, Sheriff?
People and the residents, the initial call come in as the plane had crashed into the house and the house was on fire along with the plane. Just the people in the area there, their safety and the safety of the people on the plane. Unfortunately, we have one deceased, and my thoughts and prayers are with the family of that deceased occupant. And our best wishes to the passenger that was transported to Albany Medical Center. I don't have an update, but they're serious injuries.
Sheriff, when's the last time the department responded to plane crashes?
It's got to be 3 or 4 years maybe up there.
Sheriff, do you know if how many people were on this plane, if it was a private plane?
There were 2 on the plane. It looks like it's a private plane.
I know you said the plane didn't strike the house, but was the house occupied at the time of the crash?
The house was occupied.
And I'm assuming they made it out safely with no injuries?
Yes.
Can you confirm if the plane was departing before the crash?
I can. Yes, the plane was departing.
Do you know if when the plane was departing from the airport?
We'll have that information. I don't have it offhand right now.
There was a number of power outages experienced on the way in. Is that any way related to this?
I'm not aware of any power outages in that area, but again, we'll wait for the federal authorities to get here to assist us, and we'll go from that point. Yeah, good. All good. We'll update with press releases as they are warranted, and well, like I said, it's an active scene up there, and it will be until the federal authorities get there. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Yep.